that I can't pronounce.
Nice, nice.
And I'm like, sure? Friends, Tyler Tippett. Okay, all right.
Well, see, I met Tyler for the first time in Poland.
Okay.
And we met last Worlds. And I sat down and went, I met your dad. We went for beers. He was a great laugh. And he's like, don't tell me you got a bad story. Don't tell me you got a bad story. No, it was all good. It's all good. You were giving out the poker chips.
Oh, yeah.
Was that, you got the first fuck you of the day?
Something that I unfortunately will be remembered for. We are now into the third generation of poker chips.
Nice.
The second year's was and the horse you rode in on.
Yep.
And the third year is a capital F with an and sign, a hashtag, an exclamation point, U, and then underneath it says FMB greater than 3.
Nice.
From the bottom of my heart.
Nice.
That's awesome.
One of my favourite stories from Worlds was your final game of Swiss.
What final game? Sir, that still has me...
So
the entire world's destroyed for me in that one event.
So Mark had unfortunately gone 0-5, and he wanted to be the only guy at Worlds to go 0-6. The pairings came up and they gave him a bye, and he went to the head marshal and refused to accept it and demanded a game.
I demanded a ticket where Bye was going to win 200 to nothing.
And Bye won 100 to nothing.
Anyway, finally Wade says, I've never seen someone so upset about getting a bye. And I said, obviously you don't know me, sir.
You can come over to the side of an area in the next 10 minutes if you want to take part.
That's the whole reason.
4 seats left in a Destiny pod. Thank you.
First day I get here, I didn't realize I was coming until about 2 days before. Negotiations were in progress, and I'm standing in line to get my wristband, and I get his arms wrapped around me from behind, and I turn it, and it's Rosti.
Yeah.
And he goes, mate, we were just talking about you last night. And I'm going, really?
Dude,
No, it was all good.
Ross is a great dude. Like, you know, obviously, like pretty much everyone in the community knows him from all his paints and his ship mods and everything. Then you meet the dude in person, and it takes him to another level. Like,
and now I have to live up to everything he said about me. Oh my God.
He's put you on a pedestal now.
It's got to be a very tall one.
Yeah, very tall. Well, it shouldn't be a tall one, but I mean...
You know, my ass is about that high.
I mean, still, but if you're standing on it, oh my God.
Star Wars Destiny Day 1A players, that is time in the round for round 8. Please finish your current round if you have not already done so. And then, if you still don't have a winner, you must go to tiebreakers.
Beer and Chips
Also,
Squadron.
if your record
Beer and
after
Chips is the
this
best way to
game
play.
is 6-2 or better, please hang out by the tournament HQ at the end of the round. We have some bonus tickets for you.
So Alex is slow boating, which I think is a very good strategy for him. It's very easy for these slippery Imperials to dodge arc, and for you to just never ever see them. So rushing in foolhardy is not a good plan. So I very much approve. I can see him sort of holding off for quite a few rounds and allowing sort of the K-Wing to come into a position where he can block a ship. It blocks a ship, Wedge will do his thing. That, I think, is sort of his biggest sort of win condition. Sort of denying one of the aces' actions, and with either of his sort of hammers, Wedge, Hera, they have to bring the pain. And Ollie, he has to be cautious. He has the ability to dodge arc all game long, and I've seen games where opponents don't even get shots on him. So it's going to be a tough game for Alex. But I mean, again, both players 3 and 2 deserve to be here. He does. I mean, when you think about it, 0 agility, all of a sudden every hit adds up really quickly. And if a whole breach appears, that thing disappears so quickly. So quickly.
And especially with how much Vader can modify his dice, he can push a lot of damage through in a small amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, easier said than done with Raven. I mean, if you're going to go for Wedge, you are committing something. I won't be surprised if the I5 aces do their best to stay away from Wedge, and it's Vader that does the damage. Don't hold me to that, but I mean, it stands to reason. The I6 is moving last.
Yeah, I can get the chat up on my phone here, so it's real time.
Nice. So, Mark, what were you playing in the main event?
What was I? I was flying 3 ARC 170s and 2 of the new Y-wings with dorsal turrets.
Okay.
So I had 43 points that you had to mow through. And,
Oh god, it's tiny.
and I just, the fun thing about the list is that both dials match each other, except the Y-wings only have 2 blue.
What are you doing there?
I thought,
You win already?
nope.
Last we heard, Bardos was undefeated.
Jackie from Toronto had their way with you in 13 minutes.
Well,
Which is 10 minutes longer than what it usually takes.
I may or may not have looked, didn't realize it was a no-win scenario, and I may or may not have realized that Jackie's still in contention for top 16 of Scum.
Well done then.
Good man.
That's looking out. That's looking out for your bros. That is right there. So more the merrier. So we've got Ollie from 186.
I fucking love Ollie.
He's a lovely fella. And we've got Alex
All the 186s.
and Alex from Spain. The chat asked for non-Europeans, not a repeat of the last round. So I got an Englishman,
Non-Europeans.
and so I got myself an Englishman and a Spanishman.
You mean they asked for Europeans?
No, they didn't.
No,
do
they
one.
asked for the exact opposite of what we gave them.
I gave them what I could get.
No, not just that. Fuck that.
Yeah,
You know what? You want American X-Men? Watch Gold.
Yeah.
Hey, do we have any other raffles you want to do?
Yeah, we'll do some. Did he do the round 5 raffle too?
Yeah, I did the round 5 as well.
Well, and we'll do something else special at the end for round 7.
All right, so last draft will come in round 7. Just hold off till then.
Raffle where you can buy them.
All right, you can buy your tickets for Whoopee. That'll be a fun, fancy prize for you guys.
Turns out it's actually super anti-Semitic. Gold coins are just Hebrew script. Is the alien language.
George Lucas, you lovable racist.
Yeah.
If he
Oh,
didn't,
I hear the Disney police on their way.
Oh, I get why they ordered on Europe. Europeans went to bed.
that's fair.
I just like tilted up.
Times at home. It's 10 to 1. 10 to 1? No, nearly 2 o'clock.
I like change.
I'm normally up at this hour.
Padre was up at 2 o'clock last week.
Yeah, I
that was
like
like
I
take a
lose,
piss.
like I didn't play against my bad matches.
He's old. I was up at 3.
Nice. I think, I wasn't
And look,
concerned.
mix it up.
I gave my opponent a 1 and 6.
5 swords and 5 cards.
Game. And then another game, I think I
I've got 3 kids, 5 and under. I'm usually up at 3 also.
Yeah.
So the Ghost has moved,
So far.
let's say for the Europeans, 3 centimeters.
Yep.
And for the Americans, we don't know.
something like no removal, something weird.
So depending on how long he does this, at what point does it become fortressing?
So it's only fortressing if 3 or more of your ships don't move.
Okay.
North Americans
So
are,
you can have 2 of your ships sit,
it's Canada
never
City
move.
in the Salt
As
Lake.
long as something is moving, it's pretty good. It's
Alright.
legitimate. And it's not fortressing per se. It's they call it the air brake.
Got it.
Yesterday.
There's no way for the K-Wings to hold in this turn.
That's where I live.
So I won't be surprised if Heritage did a nice 1 forward to come sort of line up right next to that debris field.
Probably could have won this one, but nothing to be after.
I'm not sure if Wedge is going to follow the leader and go around the back of sort of that yellow rock, or if he wants a hard turn to come back through. like K-Wing is definitely hard turning.
When you're fighting against a storm.
What's that K-Wing dial look like in
God,
2.0?
that looks so good on the full screen. Whatever.
It's the exact same.
Oh, yeah.
You're having a beer, you want
Someone else is at the controls. Yes, sir. I would love one.
one? What you drinking?
Whatever. I'm not a beer snob. Well, I am, but I don't want Stag.
I'm a beer snob too, but I also believe that the best beer is the one you share with friends. And
Oh, he's got all soppy.
Hey.
Oh.
It's the law.
hey, I mean it's the drink equivalent of X-Wing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See,
So when do we want to discuss beer wing?
oh, what? See, in England, we've had like massive beer snobbery recently. Like craft beers are absolutely everywhere.
That's how it is here in
Oh, I'm
Minnesota.
sorry.
Every sort of pub that you go in and you can have like an ordinary pint and some sort of bar food is now like a gastro pub, and it's serving overpriced food and like beers that you can't pronounce, and it's just
See,
And
I
it's
don't mind it
all-
when the
and
food
it's
is
all
actually good
organic.
enough to justify the price, but most of the time it doesn't.
So one of my neighbors owns a hops farm,
Very
okay.
cool.
and occasionally he'll ask for people to come out and help him walk the hops. You know, just before harvest. And the other day he smiled at me and he says, "So do you like a hoppy beer?" And I said, "Is it free?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "I love a hoppy beer."
Nice.
Exactly.
Whoa, look at
Like,
that flying! Look at that flying! Oh, is it in? Is it bump? Oh, okay, no, it didn't.
I definitely have my preferences, and a lot of times I do end up skewing into hoppy or crazy dark beers.
Okay.
But I'm also not the kind of guy that's gonna turn down like a Bud Light if someone offers one.
Yeah, if it's going free, you know what I mean?
You know what's great? That ghost is like forever moving.
Yeah.
It's swimming.
It's an X-wing bobblehead.
It's swimming like semen. You said there were no filters.
Have you seen the reboxed Ghost?
Yes.
It doesn't come with the attack shuttle.
Really?
Yeah.
The new one? I thought it came with the actual.
It came with the sheath beat.
Oh, okay.
So no attack shuttle. So a lot of the community were quite perturbed by that, because sort of when 2.0 came out, Sabine and the attack shuttle was a thing for a while.
Wasn't Ezra in the attack shuttle pretty big too? Or was that
It was until they upped the points a lot on all the force powers.
Yeah.
You could put supernatural reflexes on him and link into that evade and clear it with your blue maneuver. Basically, exactly. You have two Sabines essentially. You have two attack shuttles, focus evaded every single turn, but it's way too expensive now for it to be viable.
This is the point in the game that always unnerves me, because the reason I'm on table 100 most of the time is I'm not looking for that trip moment. I want to make the trip moment. I want to get in there and make you make the mistake. But it rarely works.
Right.
Because players today are much more intelligent with the game mechanics and whatnot. And me being old school, where I would just soon drive the pickup truck through the front door instead of skirt down the sidewalk.
Yep.
I feel like you get more pedestrians once you go through the door
Yep.
than trying to pick them off down the sidewalk.
I get what you're saying.
But
So
right now, I'd be scratching my arm and wondering, I would already have my target picked out. Is what I'm saying.
yeah. We see this just reiterate the level of flying from Alex, because he knows if he goes in like a bull in a china shop, if he whacks that ghost in the middle of the board, Ollie will pick him off something rotten. He will never ever shoot, and game's gone. He's slowing down the engage. Because now, from where Whisper's committed, next set of Hera hard 2s, there is nowhere that ghost can go where it can't get shot. The Phantom, sorry. I would also put money on that K-Wing blocking that Phantom next turn. That you do a 2 forward, 2 forward. That way you block a lot of the banks. Hera hard 2s into that area. Yeah, Alex is setting up quite a big turn.
Looks like Mark's coming back a couple Lift Bridge Farm Girls to Saison. Very refreshing beer.
Yeah?
Thanks, sir.
He probably roofied it.
Probably.
He roofied it for you.
Hey, you know what? At his age, he needs the help getting to sleep.
He doesn't need help forgetting though.
And I said okay to come over here.
Because we're a lot of fun. I might try and steal a little bit of space back from the Destiny guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why don't we just flip the table?
No, their computer's on it. They've been nice. They've been nothing but delayed.
Wow. That was
Oh, by the way,
really
do you
tight
know why
flying there.
they're
What
doing templates? Because there's no differentiation between the 1, 2, and 3 given to X-Wing players and the ones given to Destiny players. All the Destiny players that didn't want the Destiny exclusives because they're very mediocre, we're selling the 1, 2, and 3 for a couple bucks.
Okay. Have you seen the Clone Troopers helmets for Destiny? So they've got all the Clone Troopers, like Commander Cody, Taxon Rex, and they get these in mystery packs. 4 tickets, you get yourself a mystery pack, you can get 3 clone helmets. My pal, who's addicted to the Clone Wars, is like, I'm not going to start Destiny pods, I'm not going to start Destiny pods, and then like, you started Destiny pods.
Yeah.
Like, exclusive, mystery, yeah, all the words. Back to Pokemon cards again, isn't it?
My kids are into Pokemon, so
Just the games or the cards?
both.
Oh my god.
I haven't let them go like full tilt into the cards, so I still have some semblance of financial stability.
Is that what you tell yourself? You go to sleep at night?
I mean, my oldest is 5. He doesn't know
Okay.
not full tilt yet.
Oh god, yeah.
Now, if ever comes a day when Magic the Gathering is completely pulled from the shelves and all of the cards are burnt in a pyre, you will realize that I have won the lottery and have purchased every right to it,
Nice.
and that's where my money will go. It's just the utter destruction of Magic.
So yeah, I worked at a comic shop in college and helped run the Magic tournaments and Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments and all that. It was a nightmare.
How happy are you that they introduced the floral for Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, where you had
where
to
have
shower?
hygiene.
You had to shower.
The greatest rule ever implemented.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it's your own chip.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my Bisbear line.
Now you're
So-
under the.
Oh well.
Here, here.
But let's be brutally honest.
If you want to
with
pass
that.
it, I'll wrap it around.
I'll be back in a second.
Let's see if I can get through it anyway.
I'm James, nice to meet you.
Hi, young blogger.
We're running blind. Ben Q. Where's Ben Q?
Literally my entire home set.
The wire management is something to behold.
Well, it's gonna keep throwing things back there.
Yeah.
Let's see what manager on your stream, James.
What's up?
There you go. That's about as loose as it's gonna get. Tell your sex tape.
I see you've hung out with, us. But let's be honest about the whole hygiene comment. That's probably one of the things I love most about X-Wing. Your average X-Wing player is 30 years old with 2 kids at home. They understand the concept of a shower. They're still stinky X-Wing players, but
Right.
they're the exception, not the rule.
Yeah. I mean, it was a legitimate tactic for Magic and
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh players to like put off your opponents with your body odor. I mean,
That's just the thought of that is it's beyond repulsive.
yeah.
So I shit the bed, but there's a Hera doing real well. Fuck. Wait, Captain Rex went to bed, right?
He did.
Okay, good.
I missed something there.
There is a lovely gentleman in the British circuit who looks like Captain Rex.
Looks exactly like him.
He does not.
Rostos.
Yeah, he does not appreciate cursing, and is quick to call you out on it.
Yep.
Well, I'm fucking elated he's in bed now.
Nice.
Please don't be up for your midnight piss, Captain Rex.
It'll be 2 a.m. piss.
Yeah, I'll try to go incognito as best as I can.
Yeah.
Sonka Mark, you've been in a lot of worlds. What's your thought of this as opposed to other ones?
I've been to 2.
Yeah, but you're like a pillar of the community. No one else can claim to have
Told you.
gotten 300 nerds to sing happy birthday to someone they don't know.
On that pedestal.
Actually, I knew his father, which was enough. And shout out to Josh Steck-Schulte. I can speak. And his son. Story on that. He was coming up to individual people that he knew to wish his son a happy birthday on his phone. I said, well, why don't we just have the group sing happy birthday? Well, I couldn't do that. I said, I didn't say you had to. I said, I'll get him to sing it. He goes, well, how are you going to do that? And I said, well, you obviously don't know my power of persuasion.
He
And
got on a chair and yelled at everybody,
no,
and we listened.
I didn't. I was walking.
Yeah, but you walking is like everyone else with standing on a chair.
So, but I did the proper thing. I went to FFG. I said, look, before we start the second session,
That is a very cute move there.
I would like to take a moment to sing happy birthday. And they said, let's check with legal. Really? And so finally they come back and says, well, we can't officially allow you to do that, but I'm sure if you start, I can't get to you before you get finished.
Tighten every sex tape.
So we sang happy
Tyler,
birthday.
that one's for you.
And it went viral for a while. That was the crazy thing.
With your sex tape. The more exhausted we get, the funnier those get.
Yeah. I swear to God.
Wait,
Tyler,
diamond boron missiles?
Yes.
Those are
Yes.
actually playable?
I mean, honestly, I don't know whether or not he's just amazing, which is full on memeing us.
Both?
Yep.
It is Alex.
Yep.
So, I'll admit my run. I start off against the gentleman who took down Rasta on stream.
Wow.
He took me down on stream, and it was an absolute
Class
pants.
act guy.
Yeah.
It was not even a contention.
Yep.
Rasta's was closer. I come out of that game into playing, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he was the lovely German individual who won in Eindhoven.
Oh, yeah.
Starts
yeah.
with a B.
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
If you're listening, I'm
Benedict?
sorry, man. Sorry?
Benedict?
Something like that. Benedict. Oh, absolute.
We know who you are, and we love
We
you.
love you. That was a great game. That was a great game. And after that, I got my win by kicking on a Canadian.
Nice.
Basically, after that game, every one of my games was a Canadian.
Did you apologize after you beat him?
Yes. Of course I did. I'm staying at the same place as he is.
No, it's Canadian, isn't it? He meant to be like Super 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the other guys in the salt mines asking my permission before before they apologized for things, because in case it was cultural appropriation.
Okay, last year at Worlds, I'm standing behind they had stands set up for people to watch the FFG matches,
Yeah.
and it was during one of Simeon's games,
Yep.
and I can't remember what was said.
1 second, Uncle Mark. For those of you at home wondering, they're running over point cost of everything because they're realizing they've been playing X-Wing now for many, many hours, and they'd rather not attempt to do the math later and make a mistake and end up being like a 4-point difference. Sorry, sir. You may carry on.
Well, that's fine.
30 minutes,
But,
single engagement.
I made some sort of somebody made a comment, and my comment was something derogatory towards the French.
Yeah.
And it dawned on me that the French national champion is sitting right in front of me. And I tapped him on the shoulder, and I said, excuse me for what I can't even know what I said for sure. And the guy sitting next to me says, so what do you do when somebody says something about an apology towards the French? And he goes, we Frenchmen, we don't apologize for anything.
To be fair, they've got
To be fair.
To be fair.
they have a history for surrendering. So, joke about the war, got it in there. La Resistance did not live on.
So I take it you're a Letterkenny fan?
Of course, it's a little too close to home.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, to be fair, like if someone says it, you know, the couple of guys will echo it and
I'm gonna steal
kind
that
of
thing from
sing.
you for a minute, my friend.
This one?
Yeah, I'm gonna play around a bit with my computer.
Get in there, nice and deep line.
Nice and deep like. Oh my god, my coasters are sitting under the table.
Yes. Did you hear what he said? I think they need dice cam.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
There's a shield there. I think there's a shield on the wedge. Yeah. Look at me paying attention. Are you proud of me?
Proud of me now, Mom? Okay, how do I get on a full
Do you
screen?
love me now, Mom?
Just click on this screen and then this guy.
I told my wife I was going to do some commentating. She said, nice.
Nice.
No.
Tell her it made my day.
What's Alex's last name?
Alex Watkins?
No, that one there.
Oh, I'm thinking of him as his nickname.
Is it Spanish?
Campos.
Two shields.
Do they call him Pro?
I don't know on who.
That's great. I don't know if I'll back on the
You just click next on that.
Alex will close that.
Oh,
Well,
I'll leave that.
so it's like shield on.
No, he's very funny.
Is that Hera? Oh no, no. Here's
okay, they're back in the dials.
I'm trying to get the stuff together.
I'll deal with it. Wait, how are you getting out of it?
so. Oh, you just maximized it.
Oh.
Oh, we got two shields of Play-Doh.
How are they doing? What's the record?
Both green too.
Yeah, I know. I swear I thought maybe we were trying to.
Yeah. Well, I like the vanilla coat, that cherry coat. So
I found a vanilla coat. When first it was a novelty, so it was interesting, but then like got quite class. Yeah, very quick.
yeah.
It's cloyingly sweet.
Yeah.
And there's still one more game after this, right?
Yep. Watkins is desperate to find.
I think they've got a place.
They've got a place now.
There's some bar called Brits that closes at 2, which is when the rugby starts. They reckon they might stop serving the kid for TV on.
I'm more impressed, disturbed that we haven't ended up with any mass drinking at any single night.
Like, corrupts one of Alex's employees getting undressed.
There, figure that out. Go full again.
Yes.
Okay, so
Very planned, right?
just right click on board, create scene projector, and then full screen display.
I don't remember. You
You're
show
like
me
pro
out.
now for him. It's like,
He's better than me. I'm garbage. My trick is like surround myself with quality people.
I mean, I did get kind of like thrust into it with like the Godfather of streaming here.
really, the best thing I did for you was that.
That one there.
I don't know how you managed the last 2 days with whatever it was. It's terrible.
I believe that is correct. That's what
See, someone got. Let's see here.
He's lost a shield on the ghost as well.
Yeah.
That one. Coming over there. That is.
And we got the shield off the wedge already. So yeah.
Those are gone. There's still 2. And there's still 2. We're good. How do we get rid of that?
I think I picked
Nice.
because there's so much shit around, so it's hard to move it in the ears. But observe, yeah, if you find anything on
Mark,
yeah, wait,
could you get rid of that?
the camera?
No, that.
No, not the camera. What?
That.
You want to get rid of the feed?
No.
Oh, the coaster.
Coaster.
No, but if you take it, I can't stop you.
It's been there the whole day.
Because it's blocking the chat.
Oh. Where are my headphones? Maybe I've put them in here already.
Oh, he's got the Alex has got the wedge pop out for the worlds.
It's pretty awesome.
So the dial matches his helmet, and on the ship, so when he next turns to the right, you'll see Wedge's face sort of smirking at the camera.
It's fun price support.
Sorry?
I said, it's some fun price support.
Really good price support.
Did make
I'm guessing delay fuse is
Make
on
a
top of
dent.
that.
I ended up right where I should have been. So
Nick, you're about. How delay fuses? Do you put the token on the ship or on the bomb, or does it? What happens?
I thought you put it on the ship.
I thought you put it on
Here.
the.
Let's see.
That's Nick, because he's a renowned bomber.
Yeah, he places it on that device.
A delay fuse is Nick.
Alright, dudes. I'm gonna go off to have a chat and some beers with the French guys.
Oh, have fun, man.
Have a good one, man.
I'll probably see you later, if not tomorrow.
Yeah, man. You put it on the device. Okay, so if he's not put it on the device, that's going this turn. Okay, it's intriguing. He's gonna take a damage on the K-wing for free.
It's Proton. That's range 2, right?
No, range 1.
Range 1? Okay.
That looks out of arm. But that is the okay. That was the Inquisitor you could have boosted.
the Inquisitor's snuck right under the tail end of the Ghost.
Yeah. I foresee a barrel roll in that Phantom's future. No? Wings are open, wedge means business. I see the temptation to want to K-turn the Ghost there, but if Vader goes slow, you're gonna have a sad time. Alex, just read him like a book. He's going to have to use an afterburners charge there. He's done afterburners, it's a free crit. Knowing ranges, a barrel roll won't get you out. You have to afterburners boost, then you have to barrel roll. That's if he doesn't want to take it. Yeah, you can't take an auto crit on Vader. It's just it could you lose the game right there. So an action roll. That was a powerful turn. Vader's in absolute no man's land now. for the Warden. So nothing for Hera, nothing for Wedge. Oh! Has he got range 3 on him?
Just barely.
Oh, savage. Or maybe not. That looked in okay, I guess we're not in. It's a hit bar, so Whisper's going to shoot, or Whisper's got passive sensors, so he's going to choose a target now. Most probably going to stick with the Ghost now. Sticking with the Ghost, it's the right thing to do. So, race 3 obstructed, 2 dice, is not got Duke. Feels weird, right? Seeing a Phantom without Duke.
Yeah.
I thought it was printed on the card, honestly. Hit, crit.
Yeah, the list I brought for tomorrow, if I decide to fly Imperial, has both Fifth Brother and Juke.
Really good. Attack hit, gets himself on a free evade.
Those shields are gone on Hera now.
Yeah. Yep, sorry, you're right. And a 1, 2, 3. Taking a pot shot at Phantom. Yeah, they didn't bother rolling dice. You got an evade. And a Whisper reclose. So if Wedge just banks in here and the Inquisitor banks in, they're going to be in each other's bullseye, and that's a Wedge minus in agility with crack shot, looking dead down the guns at the Grand Inquisitor. Again, I expect that K-Wing to try its darndest to block Whisper. And then I expect that Ghost to try and move into the space that the Warden is currently occupying. So a 1 or a 2 forward, sort of almost exactly into that position. You've got the turret facing down the board edge, the big front gun there. Sort of, he wants Vader. The problem with Whisper is his decloaks aren't phenomenal. They're quite predictable. Because if you decloak right, you're going to have to sort of bank to his right. If you decloak to his left, you can bank or go straight, but you're then almost going towards the Ghost guns. And it's like, even though you've got 3 hold 2 shields, that's a dangerous place to be, right?
Let's see here.
If he decloaks to the right, is he not going to be going through the debris field?
No, I think you should clear it.
We'll see. Alright. Dials are at the ready. 28 minutes in the round has been a very, very tactical affair. Right. He is going to the pilot left. Are we going to get the Phantom Special? Is he going to candy cane?
Forward, my friend.
You got the Phantom Special. Decloak 2 right, hard 1. Candy cane.
That quad phantom, was it like 3 with juke and 1 with crack?
Yup.
Most boring list on the face of the planet.
I don't know, 4 U-Wings. So that K-Wing actually got an action for a change. Those Diamond Borer missiles coming into action.
Day 1B players, 28 minutes remaining in round 6, 28 minutes remaining.
So it's again self-bumping the Ghost. The bumper on that vehicle would be absolutely full of dents.
I mean, have you watched Rebels?
Yeah.
I mean, pretty accurate.
For those of you thinking, yes, the turret arc is looking directly at the Grand Inquisitor right now. Grand Inquisitor's going to evade. No, he's going to boost. Link to focus. Press stress. I still think the one bank isn't blocked, but it may have saved in the bullseye though. No, wait for the one bank. Is that out of arc? On first glance, it looks like it is. K-Wing may have a shot on him.
Well, the pace of play has picked up.
So you lock the Grand Inquisitor here now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they come. So what does Vader want to do here? Is he using a hard 2? Yeah, it's good. Hard 2.
Good call. Some 2 arcs now?
So he's got a bunch of actions to take. He's gonna, yeah, he's taking a target lock, just get the knowledge of the range. Do you feel comfortable at range 3? Oh, it's a very poor hit. So I guess a crit will be coming through. Ah, turning off the range 1 bonus with the Grand Inquisitor. Dash cam, good my good sir. Dash cam. So 3v3 range, or 3v2 range 1. Spin that lock. 2. Takes 1 on the Grand Inquisitor. Vader into the Ghost, range 3. That becomes crit. He's going to spin the lock and spin the force. Spin the force. He gets 1 evade, blanks it, hit crit, and this is where the Ghost becomes sad.
Let's see what crit we got. What's up, Puck?
24.
Ollie thought he'd lost his damage deck.
Ah.
And the crit, I haven't. Mark,
Let me see.
Mark, just a crit. I love it. I have a minion now.
It's in Spanish though. We got a hit crit. And that's not going through.
No. I would have gone range 1 into the Grand Inquisitor there. With the Dorsal turret. I think the Whisper whiff there? Oh no, this is the Warden into Whisper. No. Yeah, oh, it's Warden into Vader. Okie dokie. So, for all of that, Inquisitor survives, only losing the shield. Vader survives taking no damage. Not a terrible exchange. Now, do you drop a bomb with the Warden?
Try to catch Whisper.
And Vader. Like, I tell you, I'd be cute. I'd drop a delayed fuse on that as well. Leave it there for a turn.
Oh, cool, he's got it right there.
Fuel leak.
Yeah.
So is that half on Hera?
Yeah, 44 points. And Dust Cat. I believe he did cloak.
How'd the pods go?
I only did the one, but
Yeah.
it was fun. I got practice.
Nice.
I'm now at 3 Rebel pilot punches.
Very cool. Are you trying to get the whole set?
No, I don't care for Red Squad vets.
Nick, I reckon he's going to one bag.
There you need
One
5
one
of
bag's good.
I've got priority chat.
Exactly. You sit down. Which of those beers is yours and which is mine, Uncle Mark?
This one would be mine.
And that one's his also.
We're gonna sit on Santa's lap. Aww.
I
Yay!
was curious which of these two men you went to Santa.
Fat, skinny fucker.
Hello, Internet.
Oh, no, wait, hold on.
Ready? Good morning, X-Ray!
This is not a test.
Sorry, Nami.
Oh, this is kind of a
Robin
test.
Williams is rolling over in his grave right now.
I know, he is. Every single episode.
No. That's
Well,
not.
so I watched the first, watched the first day, and you're like, hey, everyone, how's it going? Like,
No, a lot of that was I was just tired.
oh.
You know why? Because he was upset with me.
Yeah.
Well,
This-
everyone's
no,
upset with you.
No, this man is in an elimination match with Heber. Guess who he plays on? I'm kidding. It was Heber, not Heber.
Wow.
Chat's just gone wild, by the way.
Wow.
Chat's just gone wild. Coach.
Wild. Hi, everyone. Your friendly neighborhood coach here. What do we got here?
Oh, there's a K-Wing on the board. Whoa. Don't see that
Wait,
every day.
the
Fucker
double
is
memeing
spinning
it
over his
with
grave.
diamond board missiles as well.
Did they bump?
Yes. He's been intentionally
So-
bumping that ghost like all
So what do we
game.
got here? We got Whisper full, Grand Inquisitor basically full, Darth Vader.
It's a
Well, it's
very slow
early yet.
game. We went
Papa,
the first
20 minutes left,
30 minutes without.
It's early.
There's
Not
20
bad
minutes
for
left.
family.
Ladies and gentlemen, this broad. Oh wait, no, probably can't.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
You can plug yourself.
Shut up. Jeez.
Dude in blue, who the hell are you and where'd you come from?
Where did you go?
Get off my podcast.
Where'd you come from?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
You
Where did
realize
you
you
come
don't-
from? Popeye Joe.
Plug yourself. Who are you?
realize you don't have to give me $200 to
Did I turn off?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Aaron, the Coach Crawl from the OCX.
That mic is super sensitive. Hers are bleeding. It's meant to pick up like the group.
Oh, yeah, but don't give that to me.
We'll put it right there.
Yeah.
They gave it to me. They gave me like 15 minutes just rambling on the camera.
Oh,
It was fantastic.
We're sending that to Tyler.
I'm the Mayo King. That's who I am. A Mayo King. I'm the king of the mayo. My ears. I'm sorry. They gave me a live mic. Nobody is supposed to give me a live mic.
How is there not a damn it mark in the chat?
We can hear Coach Fine. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who I am, that's your problem. But I am Aaron, the Coach Carl from the OCX Radio Podcast. We podcast try to every Wednesday at 8:30 Central on YouTube. They have likened us to. I mean, we're up for the Edward R. Murrow Award, aren't we?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all ships at sea.
So what's 8:30 Central for like Europeans?
Oh, well, that's a good question because our man, Nicholas Bond, 003.5,
003.5,
can usually catch the first half of the show. I think it's like
6 hours.
I want to say no, it's 8 hours.
No, it's 6 hours.
It's
It was
6 hours
si-
to
it was-
England.
It's
It
6
was-
hours in England.
Because it was 7 hours to Poland.
12:30,
I watch a lot of
2:30.
European.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, remember Nick didn't have a job. Like,
Right. He'd
I mean,
stay
a
up
real
all night.
job.
Yeah, a real
and he
job.
stayed up all night.
Yeah, smoking his hand-rolled cigarettes. And
See, the problem is usually we have a big following in Australia. So in Australia, it's like 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
all
So
seven-
they usually
all
get their
7
dose
them.
of Coach with their, tea or coffee or kiwi drinks. I don't know what the hell
Vegemite
they. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they drink over
We
there.
got a whole bunch of them over there if you want to ask.
Kiwi drinks?
No,
Kiwis.
Aussies.
Aussies.
Yeah, we had like 6 on screen.
Yeah, I was told the
last
Aussies want to go to the German bar.
Go
Or
figure.
did Gedra get
Hey,
that coming?
I'm German,
No.
so.
I'm English, and they still can't say my name.
See, that's the weird thing with Americans. I'm Canadian.
Oh, Canada.
We're all pretty much weird, so we're just a different level of weird.
They gave us a microphone.
They told me to sit down. And then they gave me a microphone, which was the wrong thing to do.
Okay, so I lied, guys. The Aether Sprite isn't out with this raffle. It's the next one. But we're gonna get a lot of shit up.
Boo. Boo! What could we give away?
Oh no, we got our
Oh
shit.
shit!
Let's find something random.
He's gonna find something in my bag and give it away.
Where is
like
it?
like
No,
no.
I had expected he was gonna give away the Destiny.
Come
Spring
on.
figure.
I still don't have my Y-wing back that you
I
gave
tell you
away
what,
at the.
I will give it to you tomorrow, but I will auction up a Sunterfell
60
As
Super
of
Bowl?
Legend.
Ass of Legend /
Chicken shit.
Chicken-
wedge.
Chicken Shit Wedge.
I won my invite with that card.
All right, that's
Side
up.
note.
That's up, guys.
Do you have anything you want?
Whoopee or curse or whatever the hell you do on the show.
They do both.
We'll do that right now.
Spondoolies.
Ass of Legend card. It's going up.
Anything you want to add in? Did you see the bracket challenge?
No.
It's outside of pocket because day 2 is now. There's no second cut. It's a single limb bracket, 128 to finals. So FFG's making a bracket on challenge.
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 I feel like I've got to say it with a British accent in my pinky. Anyways, I'm sorry. Is that offensive?
I got stuff I can get.
No, but here's my thought. What I've put up now is you got a Google form that's going to be active till dials are down.
What did you still have?
First round of day 2.
Is
Okay.
it?
You pick the winner.
Nice.
You get it right, you get everything.
Also like the Survivor pool kind of thing.
Except only the finals. We're not doing the whole bracket because it's 128. But if you pick the finals,
You've been told to
tiebreaker
close the betting.
is... Oh, that should have been closed a while ago, yeah.
Oh, never mind the game. This is more interesting.
Yeah.
I
mean-
do
Hey, Mike,
have,
can you close it if you're on?
I do
That's
have.
going to put in a dial cover. Have you seen him?
I do have like a 2015 or a 2016 Store Champ Challenge coin.
Ooh, that'll dramatically increase my postage
I
costs.
also
love it.
have the Boba Fett pin from 2014.
Are they 3-2 or 4-1?
Oh, both
Anything you
3-2.
want to check, I'm reaching out to all the groups
Thank you.
because, as I'll show you later, this is not a junkie stream. This
I've-
is a community stream
I've
done by
got-
the junkies.
I basically brought the box.
Anything you want
Which
to
is like-
contribute for giveaways, we will gladly
All
take
right,
and give away.
guys, OCX is gonna take care of you. We'll and we're gonna give it to you.
Sorry, guys. I'll admit I'm a bad influence. I'm gonna go check data
1,
Game
2,
7 is
3.
going to actually be a serious one.
5. Oh, see,
attention.
Ollie is running the stream for us from the actual table. What a legend.
What is he doing?
They're getting OCX already. We derail everything.
If you want your show to be heard to shit, here we are.
So the class saying on OCX is get another beer, which is what I'm going to do right now. See y'all later. You're not even on camera, by the way. You got to
I
scooch
know,
on
we
over.
built the screen or something. It makes no difference.
They can see your arm. That's
no
nothing.
one knows my face anyway. They just know my voice. I've had more people come up and tap me on the shoulder going, "Are you Uncle Mark?" And I say, "Do I owe you money?"
So did I tell you about? I was talking to some of the Canadians, and one of them came over and I was like, "Oh, I knocked out Tyler." I was like, and I'll tip it. Yeah, it was you, innit? He's like, "You knocked out Uncle Mark?" I was like, no, it's Tyler. I was like, "Okay, that's fine." So you should be bragging about knocking out Uncle Mark.
I didn't do that.
No, the list was long and tedious about all the people that can stand in line and say they've knocked me out of something.
Well, it doesn't include me, so
Not yet,
not yet.
but time could happen.
Time waits for no man. I do believe that is the end of Hera, no? 9? Or is it 10? I don't know.
She's got 10.
Oh, 11, there
That's
you go,
the
that'll do it. That should, yeah, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, he's piling them up. I think that may be dead Hera.
That is definitely a dead Hera.
Half a damage deck, on one ship, we love it. Now we can see where everything is. Wow. This is a real tough spot for Alex to come back from. I know the scores are close, but that K-Wing's never going to shoot anything with it, so those missiles. That was the last bomb. We're just going to have to do a lot of work to be able to get a shot on. But stranger things have happened. Ollie does not like doing things the easy way. I can quite happily see the Phantom decloaking to the right to block the K-Wing's action.
James,
That's me.
now take a look over the gold squadron again. You see the guy with the hat on? Tell me that is not Alex Burt's American cousin.
Which one? The far end?
Yeah, with the hat on. And
No! Next to the blonde. Yeah?
Huh?
Next to the blonde.
Yeah, the guy there with the hat on.
No!
The one that doesn't look at all like Alex Burt.
No.
Like nothing.
Not even a little bit.
Nothing.
I love Bort. I mean, there's nothing like Bort.
Maybe I'm drunk.
We were getting out is hard here. Yes and no. Just hard ones to the right, nothing shoots it. Wedge is gonna one bank, so you can easily dodge off there. I think Whisper's in a phenomenal position to try and get shots on Wedge. Right. He's ready. Ollie changes the dial. They're ready. Mark,
Yeah.
what was your record today so far?
I'm done 1-5, but really 1-4. They didn't drop me when I asked to drop, so I conceded to a buddy.
Hey, buddy. Any Wampus still in?
There was only one Wampa, that's Jared. He is killing it over in pods.
So no, sir.
No. No Manitobans, Saskatchewanians, Albertans, they'll be the LaRues. It's not collusion. Collusion involves me conversing with him. He was actually kind of surprised, and I think he wanted to play the game.
So, the only thing I know about Saskatchewans is from Adam Sandler films. They really talk real funny accents and stuff.
Nah, that's PEI. Can't understand a word those people are saying.
You mean Newfoundland?
Yeah, PEI too.
Ah,
They say weird things.
Newfoundland actually says the boot.
Oh, so that's a meme I know about as well. I'm learning. Because like in the politest possible way, like you don't sound like very Canadian.
Who?
You guys.
Don't I?
No. To me anyway.
What's a Canadian sound like to you?
Like
By the way,
like a meme.
by the way, gentlemen,
Like
ladies, folks,
and
you
boot.
cursed my dice and it came to fruition. Benedict, the lovely German man, stopped halfway through the game and asked me if I was sure I didn't want to use his dice.
And you were using good dice.
No, that was when I came in big for the good dice. It made a difference. Then I burnt up all their luck.
I need those
imagine
tomorrow.
if you could actually use gravity dice or something here.
So
Dave, you're the only person there and we love you.
Or is he going for the? He's going for wedge. Range 2 through a rock. Dash cam. That doesn't look for hit crit. One squiggle. That's the last shield. That's one extra damage into. You want to remember he wants to spend the focus. Yeah, you take the damage on that, Warden, definitely. Go on, take a pop range 1 at the.
Damage is a resource. You're.
No, you can only roll. You can only roll 2 dice because I'm a K-wing. I'm a Grand Inquisitor. Yep. He says he laughs at your puny attack. So, wedge to Talon roll, K-wing to something. It's not.
What do you think, Uncle Mark?
I'm following up with people wanting to know how I did yesterday. It's a short message.
Oh, I gotta show you what I sent to my buddy who has the same thing then.
Well, wedge still has afterburner, so yeah, 3 Talon, afterburner is straightforward. I guess with the K-wing you can 1 forward to try and block the Inky. You're carrying. Okay.
I'll grab it when we set everything up for the next round.
Woo!
How are you, buddy?
Are there any Canadians left in today? In for a shout?
I heard Andrew Durham from Oshawa still is in contention. He typically flies first order. He loves proton torpedoes on Kylo 8.
Okay.
Although he might have switched to Supernatural. Don't quote me on that. We got 5 in yesterday.
Okay. I was just wondering about if there's one of your hometown boys wanted to get on stream for the final round.
Okay. I can check on Andrew Durham and ask him if he.
That'd be wicked. Obviously, we've had 2 English and 2 Spanish in the last 2 rounds. It's like, I mean, we have planted our flag and taken over, but I mean.
No, that was our stream last year. Our goal has been to get the folks. This is an international event. We want an international representation.
Oh yeah. I wanted to. If we can get a Canadian that is in with a chance of making the cut, we want him on stream.
Do it.
I'll go investigate that matter.
Mark, the most stealthy scout you've ever seen in your life.
Don't you love live production as it happens, seen live on screen? Dramatic changes in events and plans being discussed right here on the open airways instead of with the sound turned off so no one knows what we're doing.
Oh, you want them to know, that way they're going to stay and come back.
This
Yeah.
is unscripted reality TV.
I'm sorry I've been so quiet. My wife is wanting to know where the live trap is to help a neighbor catch their bunny.
Good stuff.
I don't remember a live trap at all.
So,
I just remember sending my dog into my backyard and then finding dead bunnies.
So my dad, when he was younger, used to have animals in his garden. So he used to have pigs, rabbits, but he used to name them with the tool that he was going to kill them with. So there used to be rabbits called cricket stumps. There were pigs called cricket bat. They could get inventive with it, but I mean,
I'd be lying if I said I hadn't killed a turkey with a 2x4.
nice.
How many spades did you have?
Yep.
Sharpened spade.
So you know the best way to kill a chicken, right? You hold it sort of neck in your hand, and you just flick.
Snap its neck.
Snaps its neck. It's quick. It's painless. Best way to do it.
Spoken by someone who's never had their stick snapped to find out if it's painless or not.
If you can find someone strong enough to lift me by the fucking neck, good game. Good fucking game.
If you find somebody tall enough to grab me back.
Well, I mean, your boy ain't he's probably tall enough, but
Oh my lord.
he'd have arms like tree trunks, hands like a yeti. The money stream's making so much noise. What's chat saying?
What's up?
Quick and easy to choke a chicken. Love it. That's why we love the chat. It is very risky for Molly. I mean, next turn, is that Inquisitor going over a rock?
Yeah.
Has Ollie turned this into a dice game? Ollie has turned this into a dice game, hasn't he? Oh my god. That's an afterburners. That's range 1. That's a crack shot as well, maybe? No target lock. That is a crack shot, though. Your dice mean nothing. We need the dice cam. This is going to get very, very exciting. Wedge Antilles, range 1, 4 dice versus 1 of Whisper. Whisper can go pop here.
Attention X-Wing Day 1B players, that is time for round 6. X-Wing
Just
Day
two.
1B players,
Just two.
time has been called for round 6.
And crack shot. Okay. Crisis averted. Ollie has done the thing. That could be a dead wedge. There we go. Ollie has won by 9 points. Both players embraced, just like the last game.